So 2003 Yamaha Breeze 125. We're going to do an operations checklist, and then we'll do another video that is maintenance related stuff. So before you want to ride, you're going to check your tires. Make sure you don't have any flat tires. They all look fine. This is where you check the oil. Every time before you ride, you're going to check the oil. It's right here. Because it hasn't moved, it's been sitting here in this position. And it's going to want to be the, so give me a second, right to there, which it is fine. All your lug nuts are fine. Regular maintenance items, just checking for loose things, anything hanging underneath. So those things you want to do every single time before you ride. So my helper Owen is going to start the machine, and then we're going to check headlights and brakes and things like that. So we're on a little bit of a grade. You can move forward with each one brake at a time. So let one hand off. Let it roll forward a little bit. You're in neutral. All right, let it roll forward a little bit. Then pull the brake. Yeah, that one's good. I think that's your, I don't know if this is front or rear. I'll have to check in a minute. Okay, squeeze. Okay, so set your parking brake, and by doing that, you squeeze that and push that little tab down so it fits in the groove. And then to take it off, you pull a little bit harder and it springs up. So set your parking brake. Okay, now you need to be in neutral. You can turn your key on. So your neutral selector is over here. It's in the middle. Shows you right here, forward, neutral, reverse. You're in neutral. This light should be on. If you can see it or not, it is on. So the fuel, fuel selector, trying to get a good angle here, it is currently off. This pointer says off over here. If you move it up, that's your reserve. Normal operation is pointing down like that. So the fuel is turned on right now. Your best bet when you're transporting it is to turn it off, or long-term storage, turn it off. This is your choke. When it's cold or hasn't ran, you're going to want to pull the choke out. It's a pretty warm day. It's like 27, so you shouldn't need it for very long, but you start. This needs to be set. This is off. Sorry, on, and then your start button is below it. You're not going to need much choke because it's really hot out today. So now it's running. All right. Just let it idle. Yeah. Idling fine. So now to put it in reverse, you need to hold that brake on and then select it into reverse. If you don't hold that brake, it will shut off. It's a safety, so the brake has to be on to go to reverse. So put it back to neutral. Don't let go of the brake. Let go of the brake. You can hold this one so the bike doesn't roll. It's that specifically you have to hold, so we'll let it go and we'll show you. Put it in reverse, it'll stall. That's a safety switch. So you have to have your hand on that brake to go in reverse at any point. You don't need to do it for forward. Back to neutral, and sorry, when it's in reverse, a reverse light shows up here on the dash. When we go back to neutral, it lights up neutral. So you can start it up again. Okay, now you can put it in forward, don't drive, but now it's in forward. You can go a little bit. Okay, stop. Go into reverse, hand on the brake. Into reverse. Good. Neutral. You turn your headlight on. There's a switch. Yeah, low beam, high beam. And that's right here on this switch. Off, low, high. Okay. We're going to check your brake light. Yeah. It's on. Let go of the brake. Yeah, on. You're good. Other things to watch for. Obviously tires, your chain is tension is good here. Just check your chain tension. You're going to want to lubricate it depending on your riding, at least once a year minimum, twice a year, 3-4 times a year, depending how much dirt you're in. But other than that, you're all set. Another way to shut it off is, well, two ways. Turn it off by the key, turn it to off, or there's this red, you can switch it off. Switch it off, and then turn your key off so you don't kill the battery. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your new machine. If you look after it and maintain it, it will last a long, long time.